everybody. This is Janet from the Positive Impact Movement, and I'm here with Aleksandra Cichuta. She's one of our members of the community, and we're really happy to have you here. Aleksandra, thank you so much for being here and joining. I know you have a little bit difficult life now, but thank you so much.
Thank you, Janet. It's really great to join you and to give this talk and share it with others. Yes, difficult. It's probably not the word difficult. It's just very busy with a newborn baby. First time mother with a 2-month-old son, and it's just the challenge of managing the time so I can find a little bit of space for things like this, which gives me a little, a lot of pleasure.
So nice. I love that. So as being a member of the PiMOV community, you are a socially conscious change maker. So I would love to see how you describe a socially conscious change maker and how we differentiate from social entrepreneurs.
You know, first of all, Janet, I must applaud you and just thank you for coming out and telling people about what you're creating, because if it wasn't for you, I would not discover the space where people who believe in transformation from within come together and connect. And already I know that the movement is growing, and there's many more members to come. So there's a small community at the moment, but already I've connected with people that I absolutely adore, and I feel so wonderful when we get together on talks online or offline. How I see, how I understand change maker is something that I've always believed I am, as everyone is, because I believe that we're making change through the way we live and how we are. Every time we talk to someone, we make a change to that person's life. We made an impact. Every time we do something at work, we make an impact. So with every decision, every action, or every reaction, there's a change, and maybe a very little one, but sometimes we don't know, it might be a very big one for someone or something. Positive, socially conscious, positive, you know, the title is so huge. It feels to me like to live up to it, I actually have to step up and be the person that is in the same time the change that I want to see in the world. So for me, it is looking from within, and first of all realizing who I am and how I would like to live, and how I would like the surroundings, other people and the world to be, everything that surrounds me, and then be it with every word, every action. I'm going to be repetitive here, but that's what it is. Every reaction, try to be that. Try to be what I want to see. And positive, obviously, positive word is not just about thinking positive. To me, it's not just about that, because it's impossible to always. I'm a pretty positive person, but sometimes I have my blues, and sometimes I'm angry as well. I think it's about taking life as allowing life to happen, but then take the best part of it, best for me, and when I give back, or when I create based on my ideas, you know, I allow my ideas, and I always had dreams, and some people say that I live in clouds. Then do it with the sense of joy and hopefulness, and believe that, you know, it will work out. Positive for me is also to always have this knowing that no matter what, I will find a way out, I will find a solution, I will be okay. Rather than go, sometimes I'm on my knees. I had situations like on my knees, but then I still feel like, okay, there's way up, right?
Yes.
So that's for me is yeah, there's a lot of words in this movement that are really inspiring, but I like it though. It's challenging, it's inspiring, and it pushes me to become better.
Yeah, the part of the positive movement, no, it's also that we socially conscious change maker, we have a positive impact mindset, no, and this is what you were talking now about, this positiveness, and we fall but we stand taller, and we, in whatever we do, we just look into the bright side, no, and coming together with people like us, we just fill in this energy, you know, to continue creating based on who we are. That's what you were saying, no? You are someone that wants to change something in the world, so you are the change. So we create from the inside to the outside.
No, absolutely, from the inside to the outside. I think to me, big part of this creation is taking responsibility. It's not instead of finding excuses, or instead of being sort of like almost a victim of somebody else's actions, just because we don't react or we don't do nothing. Or I think I really do believe that, and actually no, it's not the belief, it's knowing, because I've seen many evidences in my life that when I take responsibility for everything that happens around me, then I stop and I think, okay, how did I allow this to happen, or how I have created this? And when you ask this question, believe it or not, the answer actually comes to you intuitively. Sometimes you realize something, and when you take responsibility, you also look for solutions rather than excuses, right? And with the solution, you always find a way for better things to come. Yes, it might take, sometimes it takes longer, sometimes it takes weeks, sometimes maybe it takes years if there's a lot of work to do on yourself, but you always find a solution. And even better, I'll tell you one thing, I'm sure you understand this as well. The more responsibility I take for everything in me, and the more also responsibility I take for achieving what I want to create, my goals, let's call it goals. And with that, I open up like the channels for people show up in my life who are more supportive. Whereas when I focus on excuses, or it didn't work out because economy in this country is shit. I grew up in a country where the economy, I'm from Poland originally. Poland is doing quite okay now, but it wasn't always like that. But I wasn't complaining about that. I was just looking for, okay, maybe I move to the capital, maybe I go abroad, finding my space, and that opens up opportunities that with focusing on the negative side, it just opens up channels to problems and people that pull me down rather than up.
Yes. I completely agree.
But about what you do, what is the great side is also, which is something that I had to learn, in the fact that you connect people, you bring people together through the movement. There's more and more people joining, and not only just to hang in there and talk, but to help each other. And I had to learn to ask for help, like to look out for other people and ask them, okay, tell them, look, this is what I struggle with, can you help? Because my parents, especially my mother, when I was growing up, she raised me with this value that she wanted me to be a strong woman. So therefore she put this in my head that I have to always count on myself, and it's better to do things myself, and the good thing is that thanks to that, I'm more like solution focused. I always look for solutions myself, but I struggle with this aspect, this element of other people can help me and support me, and together we do better things. So I'm grateful for movements like yours, because you make this transition for me, even still in transition with this, very easy, because there's so many people open and positive, and understanding the change making comes from within. And I think we all create the space for each other just to be without stress.
Yeah, thank you so much, Aleksandra. I'm really happy for that. That really works out. As such, also, as for you being in the community, you have a project. You have a project, a socially conscious project. So can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yes. So the project, one of my projects, the one that goes on the most, is called Inner Fire. It is a platform, it's an online platform which aims to connect people who are looking for solutions in health and wellness, solutions being products or training programs or places to go, classes, everything that is helping to develop the mind, the body, to help with health, to help with emotions, or just to or also just to connect with people who are into well-being. So I have a platform where we put on a platform brands from London. Is at the moment is London based, it's local based. The long-term idea is to create duplicate these platforms for different cities. At the moment it's London, and it's called innerfireitis.com. And when you go to the platform, you see many categories and many brands on the platform, from healthy skincare through healthy food, yoga studios, meditation, dance programs for mindset, and not only for body. It's a lot of uniqueness in the products, in the offerings. And what we're doing is we're looking for those businesses which are not necessarily big because they're growing, but they're offering something really, really good, and it's a struggle to find them unless you go to specifically industry focused exhibitions and trade shows. Not everyone goes for it. On the internet, they're not so visible, so we want to bring them up and open them up to Londoners, to people who are interested, and create the engagement. And also, not only there's to find the product, but get to know the teams behind the product, behind the business, why they're doing what they're doing. There's lots of beautiful stories, personal stories, or personal struggles in the past that people overcame, and as the result, they decided to create use their solutions to create a business so that other people can also use this. That's what we do at the moment, mainly. And as I was telling you, we have a section for education, when we will be adding more podcasts and blogs and books for people to tap into. And so I want to add also PiMOV to there to help spread. Absolutely. It's a perfect fit, because essentially it's about engaging the business side with the customer side, and just getting everyone together. I'm like on the mission of helping everyone to live the lifestyle that we all dream of, which is based on joy, love, and health, and stress-free and violence-free. And I think with people like you, and in movements like PiMOV or Inner Fire It Is, they can happen.
Yes, they're very aligned, no? Because we both believe in the person behind the projects, no? We want to know who's behind and why they have created it, no? Those are especially also, well, socially conscious change makers, no? We always search for the person, no? And
no, absolutely, we do, and it's good to do it, because in this search, what I have also realized, sometimes people use the trend of personal development. Now it's more about the well-being and wellness, they use it to make money out of it. And
Yes.
we already a few times, by we I mean my business partner and me, when we search for the brands, we start talking to them about this kind of things that we're discussing here now, and they're completely not interested. They're not getting it, and these are the people that may have yoga studios,
Yes.
or they may sell a clothing that is supposed to be supporting wellness and health, but all they're interested is to make money on this. And I'm like, I want to stay away from this kind of people. So for me, it's important who is behind the brand and why they're doing what they're doing, not just to
earn money. Yeah, not for them to be the ultimate goal. No, the goal is always helping others, empowering others, supporting others, and then make money. No.
Yes,
To survive, we have to survive.
Don't forget me wrong. I think money is very important.
Yes.
And we all want them because the more we use them to get things done, to buy things, and without them it's difficult. I'm now looking for investors. I know how it is, for example, to promote this website better. Without money, it's harder. But yes, but if you in this with passion and understanding for human being and for making a better life for everyone, then I'm with you. But if there are some people who just simply is like, oh, this is trendy, let's put yoga studio and we make money, but I don't think they even understand what yoga is.
No, and many times they use also lots of words like authenticity and I don't know, purpose, but you really have to know the person behind to really know if it's true or it's just the marketing part of what they're creating, no?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, and I wanted to ask you something because you were saying you were talking about dream and vision, and I imagine that you have created in a fire this because you have also a dream and a vision, no? And you want to go towards that.
It's been a journey for me. The name Inner Fire is actually an idea. I can't take a credit for this. I was brainstorming this with a colleague of mine years ago when we were working on the show, which is another project. It's a 2 hours show which we put in theater, mixture of live musical performance with speakers, all to be empowering and encouraging people to look inside for that fire within. So my colleague came up with the Inner Fire name, but my dream, I think it's not even a dream. It's almost like I feel like I'm on some kind of mission, and it is about inner fire. It feels to me like it is about contributing to making that positive, impactful change in the world by working with people individually, but in the same time collectively. So by individually, I mean empowering people to believe that they can do things that they have everything they need inside, and that what they do is not insignificant. It matters, and it has an impact, especially when you connect with other people who are on the same level of personal evolution. Then together we make an impact, right? Yes. So that, I think, my dream is, my personal dream is to see the world being going into that direction, that we making changes, better lifestyles for ourselves, and then that we believe that we can, and not to struggle with mental health issues too much. On the business level, I want the Inner Fire to be the kind of brand that people go to when they look for for solutions or for cool things or nice things for the soul, for the mind, for the body, for the health, so for the well-being. Or when they're looking for the Inner Fire Test platform, I want to be the number one website people think of when they go, for example, someone maybe like 10 years from now, someone will come to I don't know, New York, and they say, okay, where is a good vegan, gluten-free, cool restaurant? We don't know anything, so we're just gonna go and to Inner Fire Test and find it there, or some kind of massage, or maybe a dance class, something else to do. So that's that's my.
That's why it's so important, like what you were saying, no? The person behind the brands that are in Inner Fire, because if you want to promote this inner fire, no, of the person that is searching for specific health brands, that also what they get, it's authentic, it's going to nurture them the way they are searching for, no?
Yes, no, that's important. We're also starting to. It's important for us, and we're starting to experience these brands as well, so that we like them. So another thing I have realized, I mean, I think on some level I always admired people for walking their talk and being what they teach about, and then so I want to be that person too. And this is the thing, I want people to look at me and say, like, okay, she is the change because of the way she lives. And I feel that's why I've joined your community as well. And because I mean, I want to show people that through connecting with others, you can make better, bigger change faster. The change you can make faster. So things like that, and that's why the authenticity, I suppose, for me, it's being what you talk about. So if you sell, for instance, if there is a brand that is selling organic skincare, and then who is the person behind this? Why do you sell it?
Yes.
You even use, maybe they don't even use it because they found someone who is producing. But then there are companies like, I know one, Skin and Tonic is called, and they produce skincare. They started with children because it all started with one mother whose child had skin problems and she couldn't find a solution. So she started mixing some herbs with oils, and I don't remember exactly all the ingredients she was mixing up, and helped her little daughter. And then she thought, okay, maybe I'll turn this into a business and then sell it. So there you go. Things like that makes my fire go like, whew.
Yes, because you connect directly with the inner fire of the other person, no? But here in the positive impact movement, we call the power of being, no? Which is the freedom to be who you are and create what you love and what you are, no?
Yeah. And there's many of us out there like that, but I think too many sort of feeling like, sometimes we feel like, what I do is not that significant, so there's no need. We're very modest, maybe too much.
Yes.
Because of that, sometimes we hide ourselves, and when we hide, other people don't know that next door someone,
yes, we hide.
For example, and that's a big
Yeah,
thing.
and what I've been seeing also now with you guys is we feel sometimes when we look a lot inside to create, no, to our vision changes as the days go on, and many times we think we're doing it wrong, no, because what we are creating changes, no, so it continues changing because we continue adapting and we continue seeing and we continue getting feedback from the people we serve. So sometimes we just retrieve ourselves, don't connect much with others because we are still figuring out how to figure it out, no? And also we believe that we're not good because we are not able to create a solution that is static. And but at the end, talking to everybody and with you guys and bringing you together, people realize that they are not alone. There are many like us, no? There are many that when we connect, we just get empowered because we know we're doing it right. No, we know we're on the right path, and we will create what we want to create.
Yes, yes. But this is when we connect with people who are also inspired to grow in a similar direction. Because when we connect with people who are not, and who don't care about making changes, or they don't care about being healthy, and they just care about, you know, everyday simple living or material things, you know, I just work to buy my car, to buy my house, to go on holiday, to have fun, and that's it. While you may be more about the spiritual energy journey, or nutrition, or fitness, or meditation. I mean, then you connect with someone, you live, say that you live with surrounded with people who are more like corporate types, you know, not very work, I don't have time for anything else. And they will drag you down.
Yes.
At least, unless you have very, very, very beautiful and very strong energy that you can pull them up. But I think that is not many people that has. You have to be
or you're already so so centered, your project is already formed, your project is already running, that you are able to stay there, no? But when you're in the creation, in the finding your way, yes, it takes lots of energy to stay there, no?
You know, Janet, I just wanted to point one thing, and to everyone who is watching, because we're in this in this community, and I always enjoy a lot to hear from people, to hear from members, their feedbacks, their opinions of who they are, what they do, because in everything I always find something new that I can learn. And what I wanted to say is that I've realized, you know, I've always been very ambitious, and I have my goals change and my dreams change, and you know, I always feel like I'm going somewhere, and sometimes I feel like I'm not there yet, because when I get to a certain point, there's another step I'm creating, and so I've realized it for quite a long time. I felt like, you know, I'm not in the best place to share with someone about what I do, or what I have achieved so far, or where I am in my life, because I'm not yet where I want to be. So when I get to the top, then I feel like, you know, I'm some kind of expert that, you know, people will get value from what I say. But what I've realized is that while that might be true to some people, some other people are, you know, at the level in the personal journey where maybe I was like 2 years ago. So by sharing where I am now, although I have a lot of work to do, others may still, who are like much lower in terms of this personal journey where I was, where I am, they may still benefit. So that's what I realized, and that's why I think everyone always has something to share that is beneficial and of value for some of us.
Yeah.
So it's always worth to think this way. I have a lot to share, and I can help people.
Yes. And just by being you always will have something to share that no one else has, you know.
Uniqueness, no? That's so many billions of people in the world, and each of us has something that other doesn't have.
Yes, I love that. Well, I really appreciate this talk. And
that's fun. I love
it.
I would definitely talk even another hour for sure. But no, definitely. I just want to take this opportunity and invite everyone to. I know that you'll be sharing this within the community, but I think let's just guys, you know, invite others to join this community, because I think in a year or two this will become a big movement, and we are privileged to be at the very beginning of it.
No, because we are part of it, and without you guys, there's no movement. So it's you that create the movement and the community. It doesn't exist with one person. It exists with the sum of each of us that are in that point of time, and that are so authentic and creating what they love. So thank you so much.
Yeah. I was just looking up because of like you mentioned before, is my son, but he's okay. I was just this is me being first time mother. I'm like always listening, always looking. I need to relax. So if any of you are mothers out there, I definitely have a lot to hear from you, and I will listen.
Yes. Love it. Thanks so much, Aleksandra.
Thank you.